I need you to take care of yourself. Please, take care of yourself. It is important. This is a very, very long journey. To purpose, to career fulfillment, it is a long, long journey. And I don't ever want you to think that it is not okay to take care of the body that works the money. It is important that you do. Okay? And besides you taking care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your soul, because you are the most important asset that you have. So I need you to take care of yourself. And today I will share with you some quick tips on the things you should think about when it comes to taking care of yourself. Now, the first thing I want you to think about is using the picture of your younger self as your screensaver. Because I want you to be kinder to yourself. I want you to feel like, I want you to remember the 2-year-old you, the 5-year-old you, the 6-year-old you, and look now at the 36-year-old you, the 46-year-old you, the 26-year-old you. And that brings back a lot of memories. It just helps you see yourself in this warmer light. Like, I need to take care of this person. This person has been through a lot and deserves a lot. Okay? Now, I need you to do simple things today. Very, very tiny, simple things today that helps your future self. For instance, clean your room, clean your kitchen, so that you can wake up to a lovely, nice kitchen. So when you go to make your coffee in the morning, it is, just enjoy it. Okay? Lay your bed in the morning before heading out. So once you come back, you feel so relaxed. And then that whole mess from the day is automatically dialed down because you've done your future self a favor. Another thing I want you to do is take your vitamins, take your supplements with your physician's guide. Please take your supplements. It is key. Now, why this is important is there are some things that as you age, as you continue to grow, you begin to feel not as vibrant, not as energetic as before. And you want to remain that person who is consistently performing at a high level for yourself, for your family, on your jobs, in building your personal business. Please take your supplement. It is important. But make sure you get your physician's guide. In my case, for a long, long time, I was struggling with getting adequate sleep. And I still do struggle sometimes. But just magnesium glycinate helped me, right? On my physician's guide, based on my physician's guide, just magnesium glycinate. One before bedtime, I'll sleep. Even if I'm going to get 4 hours sleep or 5 hours sleep, the sleep will be deep enough. I will know that I have earned that sleep. And I will know that I have, slept well. So, and another thing is I've always been anemic. Iron supplements throughout the month will help me to continue, instead of me feeling dizzy, calling in sick. There was a time in my career, in a 2-week period, I'll call in sick for 3 days. There was a time in my career. And I've also seen women struggle with this a lot. In fact, I used to work with a colleague, I remember then, where she would always call in sick. And she's such a darling. And I would say, are you okay? But I knew what was going on. Because as a lady, you get to go through your monthly flow and all of that. And you need your blood replenished. And because a lot of people don't take their supplements, they then begin to feel headache, dizziness, they can't concentrate at work, they feel, in all types of ways. So please make sure that you do take your magnesium glycinate. And if you are a person of color, you're a black lady, an immigrant, you just come through you've just relocated, you're in the UK, the US, Canada, and all of that. Your vitamin D3 is very important for your immune system. Okay, because you're not getting as much sun as you would need to get. So your D3 is important. Again, check in with your physician to make sure you're getting the right supplements into your system. Now, another thing I'm going to tell you to do is any form of depressing music, please remove it from your playlist. Make sure your playlist is vibrant, is pouring energy into you. There are some music you listen to that will make you start thinking about how far you've come in life, where you're headed, if you're ever going to get there. Please, can you remove those music? I know they are interesting to listen to. And sometimes some of us like to see ourselves cry because we think we're not, where we need to be. But that's not what you need. You need to take care of yourself. Okay? So remove depressing music from your playlist. Right? This one, I know you like it. It is okay for you to lay in bed all day and do nothing. It is okay. There are some weekends that I work, and I've always said this in my content, that weekends is my own office days because that's when I get to do Bukola stuff, right? But there are some weekends I will take one day of that weekend and I'm like, no, I need to rest, and I will sleep through the day. Now, because it's just nature, I may still get up, I may sleep from morning till like 4 p.m. to like 5 p.m. I'll just lay down there. I'll get my breakfast on bed. Sometimes I'll get my lunch on my bed. I'll just lay down there. Sometimes maybe around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I'll then get up, do some bits of work for like 2 hours or so, and go back to lie down. It is okay for you to lay in bed all day. If you don't feel up to it, please take care of your body. Now, this is another way to take care of yourself. One task at a time, nothing more. The whole world isn't ending. One task at a time, nothing more, especially if you can manage it, if you have the power to do it. One task at a time. The world will wait. It is not moving as fast as we make ourselves believe, so one task at a time. All right? And the reason why this is you have a higher chance of doing so many things at a high level of excellence if you do one thing at a time, rather than doing too many things at a time and eventually doing nothing or doing suboptimal work. Another thing is, don't overanalyze another person's intentions. If they didn't say it to you, it is not a fact. Don't overanalyze people's, because you then put that on your mind, you then start thinking about it. Do not overanalyze. When someone says a thing, don't say maybe they mean this, maybe they meant exactly what they said. It doesn't matter whether you think they are sneaky, they are tricky, whatever. Don't overanalyze it. If they didn't say it to you, because I've had coaches who have basically said to me, like, sometimes when they enter into a room, they feel like nobody likes them in that room, or they feel like they are the youngest, or they feel like they are the least experienced, and so people look at them in some type of way. I'm like, did they tell you? Number one, if you were not going to be in that room, they won't give you access, because they have the power not to give you access. And because they've asked you to be in the room, it's because they trust that you have something to give. That's number one. Number two is the fact that they didn't say to you that they don't trust you or you're not experienced until they come and say it explicitly to you. It is not a fact. And once I say that to my coaches, you'll see that calmness, because you're overthinking things and you're overanalyzing people's intentions. And it's going to weigh you down. So stop overanalyzing people's intention. If they didn't say they don't like you, then treat it as though they do like you. Okay? Don't overanalyze it. Now, I need you to travel. It doesn't have to be a fancy trip, but please leave your house. I'll give you a very simple example. There were times when I left my house and I just went to maybe my brother's house, my sister's house, the house of a friend, of a colleague. Okay, I just left, maybe spend a day with them, spend some hours with them. I just left my house. It's not even like a trip. I just left my house to go to my family, my sister's house, my brother's house, my friend's house, whatever. And by going there and by having some conversations, and sometimes by seeing a setup they've got in their house, I'm like, I can actually have this because I actually like this. And then I start having because I've changed my environment, so the way I'm thinking is slightly different. That's a simple example of how changing your environment, how it can impact you. Okay, so go out. Don't just stay indoors. Please go out. Take care of yourself. Now, the calls you're taking is a lot, especially calls you're taking from people who just dump their problems on you. You need to cut your calls in half. Now, take calls from your business partners, from your family members, that is fine. But please, if it gets to the point where every random person is calling you, and they're not just calling you because there is something that can impact you positively, it's always them dumping their family issues on you, please cut your calls in half. Else you're going to age. You're going to look older than you are. You are actually. So cut your calls in half. It is draining your energy more than you can ever imagine. Now, don't retire to pick a hobby. Please don't retire. I feel like this is going to be my hobby when I retire from my corporate career. I think I'm going to enjoy doing this, making videos, coaching people, talking to people, advising them, motivating them, inspiring them. Because I've always liked it. Right from the start, I've always liked to do this. The only difference is I'm not waiting for me to retire. I'm starting right now because I can enjoy my hobby and at the same time build around it and still be in my corporate career. So don't wait until, and your hobby can be different, right? Yours can be painting, it can be dancing, it can be gardening, it can be writing, it can be traveling. Whatever your hobby is, it can be you picking up a sport. I used to have a team member who loved rugby. Oh my God, he loves rugby. And oh, he loves rugby. Sometimes, at least on an occasion, he's come through to work where he's got an injury on his face. And I'm like, how can you love something that hurts you like this? And he says he just loves it. And you could feel the passion. And it is okay to, on the weekends, go and enjoy. Some people love golfing. Go and enjoy what you love. On the weekends, enjoy what you do. Don't wait until you retire. That's when you start picking, because you can absolutely love it. And I've seen people who they just love football and they've built, you would not imagine, they've built social media following, they've built a business around their love, just analyzing games and all of that. And they also have a corporate career. So build your hobby. It is okay, and you can build a business around your hobby. It is all right. Okay, now less screen time. Stop watching addictive content that triggers you, that makes you feel agitated. Stop watching those type of content. Less screen time so that you can give your brain to process good information and process great ideas for you. Go for walks. Oh my God, go for walks. It is important that you go for walks. When I go for work, I put on my headphone and I listen to something that works on my soul. It can be like a masterclass teaching me something. It can be music. It can be, but I think that work in nature, and it's so beautiful. For if you are a creative and you're not going for walks, or you're going to the gym, you need to go for walks or go to the gym. You cannot not do at least one of them. It is important so that ideas can flow to you. Okay. Now, when you want to sleep or focus on work, especially for those who need it, you can use brown noise, white noise, binaural beats, rain sounds, ASMR. This helps your focus. I go to bed with rain noise. I love it. I just sleep. I go to bed with rain sounds. It's just helpful. Or sometimes ASMR. It's just helpful. Or binaural beats. I use binaural beats when I'm working and I need to focus. The last thing I'm going to say is, eat the food that your soul wants. Eat the food that your soul wants. It is important that you take care of yourself. If you feel like eating something, you can afford it, please eat it. All right? So yeah, these are some key tips around taking care of yourself and making sure that you take care of your body that works the money. All right? So thank you very much. I know you've enjoyed this video as much as I've done creating it. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment. Leave me comments. You know I love to see your comments, so leave me comments. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.